Hi, I'm Anthony Pham, president of Tony Jade Interiors and Construction. Today, I'm in the home of one of my longtime clients to show you a fireplace that I designed for him. The idea behind this fireplace was that it would be understated and tranquil, but also convey a sense of dynamic motion and movement. And to achieve that, we were able to find this beautiful porcelain tile that had this very elegant undulating waveform. And in addition to the sense of movement, it also conveys a beautiful sense of texture. It invites people who see it to want to touch it. A great feature of this fireplace is that we have this beautiful mount for this huge LED TV that could come down to eye level when someone's sitting in the sofa in front of it. And again, you can raise it up very easily. Above the mantle itself is a relief design that I created that symbolized sound waves, as you can see from the different lengths of horizontal slats that come across and these vertical slats that go up into the ceiling. Our objective was to create a fireplace that felt unique, that could tell a story, and was also not your conventional mantle. And I think we succeeded in doing that here. Wow, I love what we did with this space. Part of my assignment for my client's house was to place the art and select artwork that would really enhance the atmosphere. I think we really hit the nail on the head by choosing artworks that bring a lot of positivity, vibrance, joyfulness, and color into the space. A lot of people have really been enjoying how the space looks now that it's filled with artwork. Here we are in my client's family room, where I was asked to design the fireplace. In thinking about the fireplace, I wanted to create something that was absolutely enchanting and that would become a beautiful memory for my client's one-year-old son. To achieve that, we found this beautiful custom printed French jungle wallpaper scene. It's an entire mural that is just briefly interrupted by the mantelpiece, but that is very charming and enchanting and magical, as if it was from the pages of a children's illustrated book. For the mantle itself, what we created was akin to a faux hood that gave relief to the wall so that it would not be completely flat, but also was subtle and not overly projected outward. We also replaced the fireplace insert with a modern gas insert that was behind glass for safety, so that if the baby ever touched it, he would not be burned. We also created a lot of new lighting for this area so that it would really make the colors of the wallpaper pop. This is a specific recessed light where the light source itself is recessed higher up into the ceiling so that it doesn't create glare and is very comfortable on the eyes. Ultimately, our goal was to create something absolutely distinctive for the fireplace, where when guests and visitors came, they would never forget it. And I think we achieved that here. Can you believe that this place used to be an area for doing your laundry, where there was a washer and a dryer? We've completely transformed it into an area that is so much more fun. It's a custom bar that I did for my clients, and every detail was meticulously considered. So for the heights of the shelves, I had to make sure that the dimensions were just right in AutoCAD to make sure that they would fit all of the bottles, and also that my client would be able to reach them comfortably based on his height. I also made sure that all the shelving had LED lighting to really accentuate the beauty of the bottles and their labels. So it's very aesthetically pleasing overall. For the counter surface, we went with this beautiful porcelain surface that had this dramatic marble veining in the middle. It brings a lot of character to the top. And it's also very easy to clean and maintain and is very comfortable for making drinks on. Another thing that was very carefully considered were the appliances. We had to research appliances that were, of course, both aesthetically pleasing, but were very functional and also very reliable, as refrigeration equipment can often break down. So remember, if you have an alternative space to put your washer and dryer in the future, you can turn that otherwise mundane area into something really fun and charming, such as a custom bar, which in this case brings a lot of atmosphere to the kitchen space and is a hit with the guests. A major aspect of this project was the selection of lighting. One of the criteria was that the lighting would have a sculptural feel. Each light would be an artistic object in itself. So the light that we chose for the living room is this beautiful globe pendant or globe chandelier, I should say, because of the scale, that had a volume, a size that felt proportional to this spacious living room, but also a lightness at the same time. And so this particular chandelier fit all this criteria. There's a lot of space in between. It also has this beautiful sense of movement, as if a ribbon was being whipped around to create that form. It's also LED, so it's very energy efficient. To supplement the lighting in the rest of the living room, I also specify that we have these beautiful LED recess lights installed. These are very specific LED lights, LED recess lights, in that they follow the slope of this downward sloping ceiling. And they generate a light color that is 2700 Kelvin, which is really warm. So in the evening, you're bathed in the warmth of this warm, soft white light. So overall, I think the lighting selection was very successful and brought a warm illumination to an otherwise big, open, cold space.